On to today's training, and we are going to be talking about when you get a new contact, what you do with it, and how you can that contact into a potential customer. So I'm going to start out with a lead capture page since I am a personal trainer as well. I just kind of went with that route as our case study. So really take this as I share information and apply it to your own business and how it would work for you. So this is a lead capture page that I created, and on here I have a free fitness assessment. So I have something that will capture their attention and is something that I can give away to them. So after they complete this information, they're automatically entered into one of my folders. They're added into my contact folder. With that contact folder, then I have an email campaign already set up. So in my email, make sure you go to your email campaigns and set them up. And I have it set to go out on days 1, 3, and 7. So 3 times that first week to kind of get their attention. And the information that would be in those emails shouldn't always be something salesy. Something of value for that person. Like I could do some type of fitness training tip or share a workout with them, something that they find some value in it. And then maybe at the end of the week I could follow up with a phone call to them just to see how they're doing, if they had any questions about the things that I sent them, or if there was anything else that they were looking for, more of a just kind of checking in. I believe it's called like a care call. And then I can invite them to be a part of a special offer. Also let them know about any deals that I have going on if I wanted to use, if they want to stay in communication with text message. So I could do some text message marketing where they could get a fitness tip once a week via text message. So I could have them do another lead capture page where they enter their information or text the code word in to subscribe to those text messages. And then once they're getting those text messages, they might be out to lunch with one of their friends and this text message comes through. It'll spark that conversation with the person that they're with. So just another way to reach some more people, stay in that person, the front of their mind, and maybe that person they're with could benefit from your services as well. So providing them with as much information and helpful tips that will help them thinking about you in the future. Then another thing that can do is to keep in contact with those people. Anytime you have new people during the month, maybe at the end of the month you take a couple hours, block it out, or an hour and block it out, and make phone calls to all the new people that you have in your system. So you can use your next call system, get through them very quickly. You could also set it up then maybe every 6 months where you can call in, do your customers or the leads that you haven't heard from for a while and check in with those people every 6 months, maybe do it on a rotation, 3 to 6 months, so you stay, again, in the forefront of their mind. So that's just one of the ways that we can kind of take you through and show you different ways to use the different tools in Next Level Suite to reach your customers. So with that, I'm going to open it up for questions, suggestions, ideas.
Sherry, this is Tina. Okay, so what you're saying is I totally agree. That's great that you're doing the 1, 3, and 7 days on that first campaign. And then are you able to say, okay, in 30 days, are you able to push it out that far, like 1, 3, 7, 30, 60? Can you do that?
Yeah, absolutely. Then you can decide what works, how often you want to stay in communication with that person. If you want to send those emails out, you can put them in that same campaign, or you could move the person into more of like a maintenance campaign even, where they're getting emails or notifications from you. It's just not as often, and then it would be cycling through with the phone calls as well. That's great.
So the question I would have then is there's no way to schedule a call to show that a call needs to be done in 30 days? I mean, how do I show on my calendar that that person needs to be called?
You could do a custom field for last time contacted, and then you could run an advanced search in your contacts.
So you could see like anything starting with the month of 05, or can you do it like that?
Yes.
People for like May that need to be called, or how does that work?
Information last called on. So you can use this system right here if you use the next call and see when the last time they were called. And then you can see who needs to be called. So using right here if you want to do the call.
But that could be any call, right? You don't know that they weren't called for, because they called you back and then you called that. Is there any way? There's no way to put it into the campaign, is what we said, correct?
Right. It would have to be put in separate. So you could create a custom field like we have down here,
Mm-hmm.
and put the date in and then change it every time you talk to that person.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right, I got it.
Okay. Other questions?
No.
Okay.
So what if we take somebody like for Kathy, for instance, because she actually is the person here that has her own company. If we look at it for a music school, she would be looking to, let's say, parents, or maybe she meets a parent of a preschool, and she wants to actually send out some information to them. So she would set up at least 3 emails speaking to what her music school does and what can provide for that student. Give an offer, correct?
Yep.
Give an offer, then she could put them into some kind of maybe even weekly list to follow up with a phone call. Maybe somebody even from her office is following up.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And then
Calendar or task.
okay.
Coffee.
Okay, and then what you're doing after that is she can also put it in. Would you have a campaign that says regarding this text message? Would you actually have one of the emails say, if you'd like to be in contact with us via text, here's the information?
Yes, that's what. I would put it in one of those first email campaigns, and say if you want daily fitness tips, or if you want to be added to a cancellation list or whatever that promotion is, put that in one of the emails, and then after that person opts in to receive those text messages, then they'll automatically start receiving those when you do your text message marketing, when you send out those broadcasts.
Right, so you set that up at the same time and then you offer it to people. Okay, got it.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, you're just looking at it from a real world perspective. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Good.
Yeah. So like with mine, with a personal training, I would have, maybe a fitness tip one that they could subscribe to for text messages. And like I said, so maybe it pops up when you're out to lunch with a friend. So it adds that into the conversation. Also do a cancellation one. So if I have a cancellation, I can send out a text message to say, hey, there was this cancellation. First person to respond to me can take this time slot for 25% off. So it would go to whoever the first person was that replied, but there might be 2 or 3 people that replied and say, oh, well, sorry, you weren't the first one to respond, but here's some other times that I have available. So just an easy way to reach a massive amount of people.
Great.
So do you suggest that when someone, like for instance, like Kathy, sorry Kathy, I'm using you as the...
That's okay.
So if Kathy's going to set up the lead capture page, that she can actually give people that URL or use it on her website.
Right.
They're going to go from that form to a folder that might say new leads or I believe you have one call prospects.
Yep, yeah, we'll move into whichever folder you select it for, and then the email campaign that you have set up with that folder.
Right, we'll start going out 1 through 7 days after meeting, and that's where she'll put her offers and her text message marketing information in. Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
Got it.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, this is
All
Peter.
right. Yeah, Peter.
Go
Go ahead.
I'm looking at the contacts you have on the left side there, and one of them is called SMS lead capture page. Is that, you have that set up so whenever anybody does fill out anything on a lead capture page, you can put it into that specific folder?
I have that one created. It is linked to a specific lead capture page that I created, all based on text message marketing. So I can show you that. So I know if people are mostly interested in the text message marketing, that when they fill that out, that's what those emails are geared toward. And then when I contact them, I know that's what their focus is. So this is the lead capture page that they would receive. It's all about text message marketing if they want to use it for their business. And then, again, they'll get emails related to text message marketing, and then I follow up with focusing on the text message marketing part of Next Level Suite. So.
Okay.
Anyone else? Okay.
I'm good.
Well, I thank everyone. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording right now.
Okay.
I hope you guys all have a great day. Thanks for listening.
Thanks a lot.